everybody. Welcome back to another show, another season, of Young and Gifted here at DESU Radio, The Nest. I am the station manager of the station, Xamara Coleman, and I'm here with my co-host,
Anaya Balkcom, the assistant station manager.
Oh my goodness. So glad that you're here with me.
Thank you.
Yes, I love my co-host. But even better, I have a group that is here. Today is a special day. It is DTLR performance here at Del State. And I have one of the esteemed guests, PsiRyn. Hey, y'all.
Hey, hi. What's up?
Oh my goodness. So this group is a new girl group on the rise, right? Who caught the attention of Kandi Burruss. And, you know, they're out here, you know, making their debut and whatnot, and really just spending some time and showing their artistry to, you know, some college students like us. Like, that's so cool.
Yes.
Just for, like, individuals, so everybody knows who y'all are individually. You mind saying your names real quick?
Of course.
Of course.
I'm Victoria.
I'm Anaya.
And I'm Jada.
And we are
PsiRyn.
They said it better than I could have ever said it.
No, like, even their intro was angelic. Like.
Oh, my goodness. So, to start, like, how does it feel being on an HBCU tour? Like, have you done something like this before?
No. First
No.
time.
Yeah.
It feels so good. It's
does.
really exciting and fun. I love everybody's energy.
Have
Yes.
have either of you been, like, to a HBCU, like, for school, or, like, just while you grew up? Like,
So a lot of my friends actually go to Spelman.
Ooh,
Shout out to
okay.
Spelman. So, you know,
Alright.
I didn't go to Spelman, but, you know, I be up there at the parties, you know, the frat parties. And
you know the party's good,
yeah,
right?
okay, the parties be turned. So, yeah, I've been to the homecomings and whatnot. So, yeah, I definitely love HBCUs. I love the culture. I love the vibes. Like, it's beautiful to see, like, black people coming together, black excellence. So, yeah, I love HBCUs.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And then, like, Del State. Have you ever heard of our little, you know, we're the only HBCU in Delaware.
Period.
Yeah.
Period.
That's
Okay.
right. Story.
Yeah. I know that's right.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So we're so happy that you're here. And as well as you coming here, you know, I had to do a little bit of research, right? So I recently saw, like, this beautiful acapella that you did with Anita Baker's song, Sweet Love, on your YouTube.
Yes.
And your voice is, first of all, very angelic, very
So
much
beautiful.
giving. Yes, we had
thank
such a
you.
vibe.
Yes.
So can you please tell me just how the fruition of that name PsiRyn came to be and the style?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. So sirens are like these mythical creatures, like mermaids, who just have the most angelical voices ever that lure men to the sea with their voices. And so we thought that it was kind of like us in a
Yeah.
way, because our voices literally entrap you and catch you just like a siren does.
Yes.
Period. I love that. I love when, like, you hear the name of the group and it's like, oh, okay, I get, like, you know, it has a cute little, like, double meaning. And when you hear your music, it just sounds so amazing. It definitely fits that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
We appreciate
much.
that.
Yes.
So, did you have, like, plans of being in a music group like this despite your solo careers?
No,
No.
not at all. Like, this was very much a shock and a surprise to us. We were training at the same artist development school called AGI in Atlanta in Marietta. And so we were training as solo artists, and it just so happened that we were put on a song together. On this guy, his name is Brandon J. We were put on his compilation album, and we did the song named "Walk Away." And everybody loved the song. It's a really cute song. And we were like, you know what? We should promote the song by doing little acapella covers on Instagram. So, you know, so we did a few of them, and Kandi Burruss saw it. And she was like, oh, these girls are good. And she's friends with Nick Cannon. So Nick Cannon called her and was like, hey, I'm trying to put together like a girl super group. Like, do you know of any girls? And she was like, I don't have a girl group at the moment, but I saw these girls singing on Instagram and they sound amazing. So I'll ask them if they want to be a group. So she asked Brandon, like, are they a group? And he said no, but I'll ask them if they want to be a group. So he asked us, and we were like, sure, we're
let's
down.
make it happen.
We're down.
Smooth like butter. Like,
No.
like, it just all went together. So
Yeah, it really did.
What has been, like, one of the biggest surprises or things you didn't realize as being a part of a group?
One of the biggest surprises that we didn't realize. I would say our harmony. A lot of people are so shocked at the way that we harmonize with each other, and we've really only been a group for about a year and a half. It has not been that long, and the fact that we were all solo artists at one time and like came together and just like clicked like that, like yeah, it just worked out. So we were pretty shocked at that, and other people are shocked at the fact that we can harmonize so well.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's amazing. And now too, because you said that this wasn't really what you were expecting at first, and then you're just forming a group. So I know that takes a lot of adjusting, not only within but on the outside too. So how have you been able to adjust your personal life with your professional life?
It's definitely, it calls for balance.
Yeah.
Just having a balance, having a system, what works for us, having a balance, really.
Yeah.
What would y'all say y'all's balance is?
I would say we, because the music industry it's a lot of stuff in the music industry. It can be a lot of people that don't mean you any good. So I think it's important to have a good support system around you, and we definitely do. And we have a great mentor in Kandi Burruss. So she just helps, us stay on track and helps us remember why we're doing this, and just helps us stay grounded and just make sure we keep our sisterhood tight,
Yeah.
So
one thing about Kandi is she's really big on communication.
Yeah.
So she's like, whether it's amongst y'all, us as a group, or with her, the team, us and the team, just communicate. Communication is really big. Yeah.
for sure, yeah.
I agree. I would say our families are really the biggest part that really helps us
Facts.
balance everything, because our families are so supportive, and they're like at every show. They're getting us what we need while we're on the road, and also flying out to the show, because we were just on the Queens of R&B tour with SWV and Escape. And so
Congratulations.
Thank you. And so our families were flying out to the shows, and just whenever we need to switch our clothes out, like everything, it's just always a good help.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I love how you use the word sisterhood, right?
Yes.
Like that's something built, and like even with like different groups, like you're all different individual people at the end of the day. Heads may bump and whatnot, and with that, like even despite those issues, so what are kind of your goals for the group long term, or is it short term? Like what you got going on, and then also too, like what do you want your audience to feel when they hear your music?
Yeah, the goal is to definitely be one of the biggest girl groups out here. You know what I'm talking about?
I know that's right.
Yeah, and we definitely want to stick this out long term.
Yes.
And then eventually, because we all have that it factor, one day branch off, do our own thing, whatever the girls are inspired to do. Not only are we artists, but we're into other things like beauty and acting. And so we want to be entrepreneurs, get into that entrepreneurship lane.
Yes.
So yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And we definitely want to inspire others. That's one of our goals, is to really just let other, beautiful black girls and black boys know that they can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can,
Inclusivity.
everybody can do it. But, it's important to inspire those that look like us.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I heard about entrepreneurship. So are we thinking merch? Are we thinking something bigger? Like, is it going to be something we never seen before? You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing all these hair care lines.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking our language.
Most likely. We're really into natural hair. We all have beautiful natural hair. So definitely natural hair, care lines, makeup. We do our own makeup for all of our shows. So we do. So definitely makeup, definitely hair, definitely merch, clothes, shoes, hats, bonnets.
Do we spirit?
You speaking my language. I love it. Like the fact that you had that versatility to do all of those things, it just shows how your creativity spans just not only in the music, but just in your own lives as well.
Yeah.
But so speaking of creativity, we know that you do have your hit single out, Sober.
Yes.
Loved it, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you. So good, but I'll get into that later. But so I just wanted to know, what did the creative process look like when going through that?
So we did a couple of sessions for the song. It was just us and our engineer J.O. And so we just were like doing a whole bunch of, I guess you could say, like freestyles for the songs, like coming up with the harmonies and stuff like that, in addition to also doing the verses. And so we were just really in there just seeing what felt right, what sounded good. And then because we're all three creative people alone, we are able to come together and then just put all of our ideas together and make it just sound wonderful and beautiful, the final products of Sober. So yeah, it was so much fun.
I love that.
And how did you choose it to be like the debut? Like, like that's the song right now. Like that's popping,
Well,
Our
we
team.
all thought, our team.
Our team was like that. They was like, that's the one.
They definitely was like, that's the one. And it's summertime, we were like, we
Yeah.
need a little summertime hit.
Yeah.
So we thought that Sober was definitely the right fit.
Fun little bop, make you want to dance.
Yes.
So that means you must have had like a lot of songs you had to kind of go through and stuff like
Yeah,
that. So
yeah.
hopefully we might still hear them soon.
Oh, you will,
Yes.
baby.
It's
More music
coming.
coming soon, period.
It is coming.
Yes.
Good. So I'm glad. So now I have something to look forward to, help you through these hard college days.
It do be hard out here.
Oh.
So now for we have spoke about your creative process and how that looked like. So now how do you get through the days where you don't feel so creative? So like those artistic roadblocks, what do you do to manage through that time?
Well, I'll say for me, patience is key.
Yeah.
Like I'm a pretty patient person, so I don't mind taking my time, having a day off, doing other things outside of music to kind of gather my inspiration, get my inspiration back, and then I go back to it. I write. I love to engineer. I like creating my own beats. So, I'll produce a little something when I have the inspiration.
Right.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with a little break.
Yeah, I would definitely say a break. I think sometimes when you're like working on something, you can get so into it that you forget to like live your actual life. And that's what makes the best art, is like actually living your life and having experiences to write about and to talk about and to create art about. So I would definitely say take a break, live your life, experience some things so you can come back to the table and, pour out all your feelings. So yeah, I would definitely say take a break and live your life.
Yeah, like that's a good question. What are some of y'all hobbies and stuff? Yeah, like, I was like,
She said, who are you?
So, I say for my hobbies, like when I was in high school, I used to do a whole bunch of sports. So I was running track, playing basketball. I did a little bit of tennis, but I was just doing. Period. I was in orchestra. I was playing the viola,
Me too.
the piano, and I also know how to play the guitar. So I just do a whole bunch.
Period.
Yeah.
cool. What?
You want to go next?
You can go.
Okay, I'll go. I like to sketch. I like to draw. I like to paint. I like to songwrite. I'm trying to stay. I mean, music is really my life. So, songwriting, making beats, all that stuff. And then outside of that, I would say having fun with friends and family. I like to have quality time with the people that I love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love to write music. I love to act, really into acting. I also just like to have a good time, go out, go to the club. So yeah, I love learning new things. I am working on learning the guitar right now. Okay. So that's really fun. Guitar and piano. I love instruments and whatnot. Yeah, I really just like to have a good time. And yeah, I would say that.
Okay,
I
I
love
love
it.
that. Yes,
Yes.
right. And like I like how it's just you're all just very different individual, but it all kind of just meshes together. So like let's say we have we're on a college campus. We have a lot of young women becoming grown-er women and just trying to find like a sense of self. So what's kind of maybe some of your tips on styling? Like you were mentioning like doing your makeup earlier, your wardrobe. Like what's something like that could guide somebody in that place to be like, you know what? I don't know if I got the confidence to wear this or to be like that or even to like go out there and do something that makes me uncomfortable. Like what do you say to those type of people?
I say just find the stuff that you like to do and the clothes that you like to wear. Just put something together, put it on, go outside, and the rest is really history, for real, for real. I feel like you have to have a sense of confidence in yourself to know that like no matter what I look like, there's nobody who can tell me that I don't look good. Like I feel like if you think you look good, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks.
Right.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely learn yourself. Like, just figure out the things. I agree with Jada, what she said. Figure out the things that you like, find out the things that you don't like, and be confident, because this world is full of opinions,
Right.
but you're going to let all those opinions, cloud your mind?
Right.
No, like,
Right.
at the end of the day, it's you
Yeah.
that's got to live this life.
Yeah.
You got to be unapologetically yourself.
Yes.
I
No
love
matter
that
what.
phrase. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter who says it. It's just
Yeah.
it's so true, right?
It's your
Yeah.
life to live, so it's like you just got to live it.
Exactly. And now since you are giving amazing advice, I wanted to know, like, in one sentence, what would you tell someone that is currently maybe struggling with comparing themselves to others, or just, might not feel motivated to go forth in their task?
I would say you just have to remember that there's only one you, okay? It's you versus you at the end of the day. Trying to compete with other people, you're not going to get anywhere with that. Right. Comparison is a thief of all joy. Like, you just have to focus on, there's only one Victoria, there's only one Anaya, there's only one Jada. Like, you can only be you. So you just need to focus on being the best you that you can be, period. Yeah, I would love that.
Period. I agree with her.
Yeah.
I'll say this. Social media can really be an enemy, okay? Social media can be dangerous at times. Like I said earlier, take a break. If you got to take a break from social media. Get back to your life. Do other things outside of scrolling on social media or TikTok or Snapchat, whatever the heck, and live your life. Do things that make you happy. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I agree. I would probably say like soul search, like find yourself. What is it that sets you apart from everybody else, and then just ride that wave. Like, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I love all your answers. Oh my goodness.
Me too.
And it's so sad that we have to close this out. But thank you, Jada, Anaya, and Victoria for speaking with us. PsiRyn. Actually, can y'all do it for me? Because I can't do it.
She said I can't do it. Okay. I'm Victoria.
I'm Anaya.
And I'm Jada.
And we are PsiRyn.
That was, love it.
Yeah, so good in my ears. Thank you again for talking with us, and we will see all of you again in our next episode. Bye.
Bye. Bye, y'all.